Hello folks, it's Rich here. Look, no amplifier. Yes, the Vox is gone. No guitars anywhere either. What's happening? What's this on the floor? It's pedals with nothing to plug into. So, the Vox amp, I kind of got back to where I was with the previous Vox really, which is disappointing. Well, it's just me, isn't it? Fidgety. Just with some extra gain, it's just flabby and just couldn't make it sound how I wanted it to sound really. The cleans are okay if you worked at it. I don't know. What I really want, I think, in my amp is a bit like the Blackstar ID cores in terms of functionality, which I liked because you've got a little dial for 8 different presets. If you want to change them, you just change the parameters with the physical buttons, press and hold, and it saves it back into that preset. So you can make it sound how you want to without using an app or without using a computer, and you can save it to button. But if you don't want to do that, you can just use it with the buttons on the top as they are. So you can plug it in, have a little fiddle. Oh, that sounds good today, I like that. Play with that. Or you can go, I have one of the presets that I've sorted. Simple really. So the Vox was great, this was a 2-channel amp, but of course, you know, as soon as you move the dial from clean to crunch or to whatever, then the other parameters are all the same, and you'd ideally want those to be different probably. So it's not like having a preset. Pedals, I want an amp that could take a few pedals because I do enjoy having a little go on with wow, 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 wow pedal and my other ones. So back to the drawing board a little bit really. Fender, why am I doing this? Fender Mustang LT25, which I had before, maybe the 50-watt version, possibly. The screen on that's tiny, though, it's a bit fiddly, hasn't got delay or reverb or anything else on top. The Moore Hornet 30 watts. It's only an 8-inch speaker. Carsten's already told me off, that's no good, but it does exactly what I just said with a bigger screen. But on the top, it's a bit like the Blackstars, it's got plenty of parameters. So you've got a separate delay knob, which has got 3 different kinds of delay, 3 different kinds of modulation, 3 different kinds of reverb as well. So you probably does all the things I want it to do. And it's relatively inexpensive, £130, but it's an 8-inch speaker. It's 30 watts, but it doesn't need to be powerful where I live and what have you, it just needs to sound all right. And I suppose I was happy with Blackstars back in the day. Sorry, I'm tired is what I am. So maybe that, don't know. The guitars, they have gone to Tom's Guitar Shack. Tom did some work on Savannah, my beloved PRS of old, over a year or so ago. I fell out of love with Savannah, hence she's not here, but Tom's very, very kindly offered to do some work on my guitars for me, free of charge. Now, I don't know, yeah, I mean, that's good of him. I think he was surprised when I told him I'd sold Savannah. I had core splits put on it and they just didn't really sound great. It's not his fault, it's just the nature of the pickups. And then, yeah, I don't know, just wasn't happy in the end and decided it wasn't for me. So Tom's got the Harley Benton SC-62 that I've just bought, and he's going to be wiring the tone to the bridge, giving it a fret address and a polish, and get the fret end sorted out. It's going to get the vibrato working, hopefully staying in tune, because it's hard to have at the moment. And he's taken Mina, hence my Harley Benton SC-DLX Gotoh, and what's he doing with that for me? He's got a trick up his sleeve to make the coil split, or core split, whatever, not lose as much volume when you've got it in single coil mode. He's going to do that for me, but also like the intonation, same thing with the frets, and give those a polish. The switch on it, it's a little bit iffy. He's going to have a look at that for me. Yeah, and just so they'll both come back in a week or two whenever he's had time to do them, with some new strings as well, and feeling as good as they can do and playing as well as they can do. So I'll be, yeah, really interested to have those back. And thank you, Tom, and I'll put some details when I come on my next video to his website. And yeah, so for now it's just a case of finding another amp, so when the guitars are back they're ready, and then thinking about what maybe next. I still need to learn how to play. Got a list of about 7 or 8 different learning platforms. I've reached out to a guitar teacher actually, he's not got back to me yet. But yeah, usual kind of thing in committing to something for me. Not you, Sarah, if you're listening. Your girlfriend, Sarah. But yeah, it's committing to one thing and finding the time and going through the process. So I don't know. It's got to do something. Incidentally, in the background, you can hear 1349 death metal. Anyway, have a great weekend, and I'll catch you soon when guitars are back and I've got another amp.